Flashpoint Radio, rise and shine. Your morning boost of inspiration, news, and fun. With Mikey G, Lady Elise, and Coralie Karen, the unmistakable combination, synergized to navigate.
It's like we're running in circles, going around every day, getting stuck in the hurdles of yesterday. Don't you wanna go further, away from the fray? Let's not get stuck in our worries, we'll make our way. Won't you come outside where the sunflowers bloom? Breathe in the air, look up to the moon. I'll meet you outside, away from the crowd. Just you and me together, we'll all sing better outside. Just us in the sky. I will go wherever, I'll be yours forever. Are we part of this circus? Is it innate? Feels like a heavy burden, but I can't relate. Do our actions even matter? Or is this a fate? At least now I'm feeling better, I know I'm here to stay. Won't you come outside where the sunflowers bloom? Breathe in the air, look up to the moon. I'll meet you outside, away from the crowd. Just you and me together, we'll all sing better outside. Just us in the sky. I will go wherever, I'll be yours
I say it's a brand new morning this morning, right here in the Grand Cayman Islands this morning. I'm up, guys. I feel alive. I'm awake, and I'm ready for the morning today. All right. Brand new day to start. Lady Elise, good morning.
Well, good morning, Mikey G. Welcome to the breakfast hour. Welcome if you're tuned in on Facebook, Instagram, or you're joining us on YouTube or www.flashpointmedia.ky. It's a beautiful morning, and Mikey G printed the conversation said it's beautiful here in the Grand K, and it's bright and sunny. As a matter of fact, yesterday, Mikey G, it started off as a sunny morning, and when I stepped out of studio, I realized that we had a downpour. We had showers of blessing, and that is what life is like. Life is sometimes like that. It's unexpected showers of blessing, and God has been so good to us. I cannot comprehend His goodness and His love and His mercy. I am a beneficiary of those blessings, Mikey G.
You know that we are sometimes not careful enough to give God the actual thanks for what He has done for us or is doing.
Yes.
Sometimes we take it upon ourselves to believe that we are the ones responsible for all the things that are the good things that are happening, but the
Yes.
bad things, oh God, what's wrong? You know, sometimes everything going well, I did it, all about me, and when something go wrong, God, oh, you hate me, oh, you know, and it becomes a little annoying sometimes to see us when things are going well. We forget to give God thanks and say, God, thank you. You know, we're listening to a conversation, and you brought it up earlier on, and yesterday actually, when you talked about it, giving God back the tithe, or you're a steward, when you are becoming a steward to God, and you give back to Him. Remember, the very thing that you're giving back also belongs to Him. It's not a new thing. It's not something that you got and came up with. It is His stuff that you got, and now you are now giving back 1/10 to Him. And we are sometimes failing to want to do it. And sometimes we have to get a solemn reminder. 3 kids. And when you brought the conversation to say the very children that you have is not yours. They belong to God. And
Your
that was
husband, your wife, your children, you know, all that we purport to own. This is mine.
belong to God.
Yes.
You know, I was looking at something the other day, and if I can just bring it together a little bit. And I thought about the concept of even the concept of marriage and how we view it. There's a part that says that you, as wives, submit yourself to your husband as you submit yourself unto the Lord. That kind of thing.
Yes.
It means if you don't submit yourself, you don't love God. No, here's a rule. 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 Here's a rule.
And clear.
Here's the rule. Here's the rule for those who are bent out of shape about it. I came across it. You know, we talk about it. I haven't said anything about it for a while, and it came across my mind, and it shocked. It started a new fire there. And if you as a man do not love your wife, then somehow you are not acting in the part. And that love don't mean that you have to be in good grace all the time. You know? It means, despite of how you feel, sometimes you must continue to love. And it lends itself to the individual to say that you're going to act in the part of God. Because no matter how you treat God, God still loves you. Same principle. It didn't change.
Yes. Yes.
Same principle. No matter how you feel about the husband that you have, and in not doing the things I think him should do, he'll submit. Anytime you don't do it, the same principle apply. If God not doing what God is not doing, you don't submit to God. Don't submit to God that time, because God I am not feeling well today. God didn't do what I want him to do. In fact, things are going so bad, I cannot submit to God today. The same principle apply to your husband. I saw the thing and I said I had to say something about it. I said something. And the guys, same principle apply to the wife. You must love her even when she is not so nice to you. I want to bring to us this morning our sponsors for the morning, M&M Construction, for all your construction needs right here in the Grand Cayman Islands.
Looking to build your dream home or renovate your space? M&M Construction is the perfect place. We bring your vision to life with precision and quality craftsmanship. From design to construction, we guide you every step, ensuring seamless coordination and superior results. Our professional roof inspection and maintenance services will ensure that your roof is sturdy this hurricane season. So, if you are ready to start your construction journey, call us today at 345-927-7509. Build with confidence. build with M&M Construction. 345-927-7509.
All right. Welcome back. This morning we came across Lady Elise, this very interesting clip. I want to share with our listeners this morning, our viewers. We're talking about why we are who we are, how we should behave even in despite of adversities, situations happening, and we are not sure where this is taking us, but we still act the part. We have to maintain the core of who we are. I want to share with our listeners this morning, viewers this morning, this clip, Lady Elise. And
Yes.
of course, you know, get your take on it. What do you think about this? So let's have it. Let's share the clip.
Shut up! Who he is. Make sure Jesus Christ is in your life. Because Jesus Christ. You shut up, man. I'm on the phone, dude. I don't want to hear this. It's for real. It's okay. For real, man. What the heck are you talking, dude? It's okay. It's okay. Make sure God is in your life. Take care of everybody. Have God in your life. If you don't have God in your life, look for God. He's here for you with open arms. He doesn't judge. Shut up. Nobody believes. Don't bring your religion, your oath right here. I'm on an important call. It's okay. You get on your
Don't
goal.
touch me. Don't
God
touch me.
bless you.
Do not touch me.
Jesus Christ is in your life.
I don't believe.
The power
I
of
don't
Jesus
care.
Christ.
I don't care. Whatever. I don't believe. I don't believe.
God loves all his children.
Shut up.
You are blessed. You are loved by God.
Shut up.
You are loved by God.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I said shut up. Come on, man. Come on.
God loves you. You blessed me here on this cheek. Bless me on this cheek. Bless me right here. Bless me right here. Pain is okay. I take the pain for you. I take the pain for you. It's okay with I am here.
You don't need your.
God
You don't need it.
all blessings
You
to
don't.
you.
You just.
Bless me here, please. Bless me right here. Bless me here.
No. Don't do it. Don't.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
What?
So I want you to bless me here.
No. 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 This is crazy.
Just bless me.
I don't believe.
Well, God believes in you. God believes in you. God believes in you. God knows that you're a good man. I don't know what happened in your life, that you don't have God in your life, but you need to put God back in your life. I've been put here for a reason, and it's for you.
My grandfather, the one that raised me, just passed away. I pray God to keep my grandparents here.
But you know
But
what?
no, he's not here. He never answered, man.
He did answer.
I'm going through so much shit in my life.
You know why he's not here? Because his time on earth is done. He's been a blessing here. It's time God needs him. God needs him to do his work up in heaven.
But you know he loves me.
Take your glass off, look there. Your grandparents are with God. Your grandparents did their work here on earth. They gave you everything. They gave you memories. They gave you morals and values, right? So we take that with us. Look, we're all on borrowed time. Nobody. I get emotional when I think about this, but we're all on borrowed time. So what are we going to do with that time? What are we going to do? I lost a loved one too. We all lose people. That's what life's about. We have to move on. We move on and we carry that memory about them. We talk about them forever. But you know, God is. Your sins are casted away, all right? We all make sins, okay? But you're forgiven. And God is with you. It's okay. It's okay. That's from love in your heart. Because you were passionate for your grandparents. That's why, right? Don't be sorry.
Sorry, guys.
Bring God into your life. Can we do that? Guys, can we come over here and pray over here, please? Come over here. Come over here, guys. Don't be sorry, right? God is in your life, yeah? May God bless. What's your name, sir? What's your name? Josh. May God bless Josh and keep him in his spirits and prayers and keep him healthy.
Oh wow. I have certainly learned a lot from that, Mikey G. And you know, as I look at that video a while ago, the impact it has left on me is that I would not be witnessing to him after he would have disrespected me in that way. But certainly, this witness, this man with the cardboard, he persisted. And in the end, it was a tremendous impact. And that's how we ought to be as Christians. When we immediately meet disrespect, we have
Yeah,
to
we flare up.
how we
We flare.
respond.
Mm.
How would Christ respond?
Yeah.
And so, and that is a lesson in all our interactions, not just this man, but how we interact with each other. Sometimes people are having a horrible time, and then there you go, pouring salt inside
Alone.
a wound, you know. So as witnesses, sometimes we have to pull back a little.
Mm.
You know, we have to be patient, and you know, yeah, very interesting. You're speechless. That's a first.
I would say, you know, it is. As I looked at the unfolding of that,
Yes.
my mind went to so many places of how many ways that could have gone wrong. You ask yourself the question, is this what God is calling us for or to be? To? Even in the face of disrespect, you are
Disrespect.
still standing strong. But you see, did you see the result at the end?
I saw that. I saw that result at the end. And you know the other interesting thing. I had a conversation before I came on air that kind of disrupted me,
Yes.
and certainly this sort of presentation, and also the conversation we had before,
Yes.
that God is still ultimately the one who certainly decides and presides
Yes.
over our interactions, and we have
The
to
Bible says
measure
over the affairs of men.
that, recognize that you're God's child, and certainly things work out in a way that only God knows. Sometimes only God knows all the time.
Only God knows. Sometimes this morning.
When you need ultrasound that's safe and effective, you must visit Asai Ultrasound Imaging. They're conveniently located at number 4 Chestnut Center, Smith Road, Georgetown, Cayman Islands. With experienced technologists with over 20 years experience, their friendly staff will make you comfortable while you get your procedure done. Asai Ultrasound Imaging is open Mondays to Fridays, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturdays. Call Asai Ultrasound Imaging 345-949-2454 or 345-938-3653 3426. That's 345-949-2454 or 345-938-3426.
Welcome back to the breakfast hour. I'm yours truly, Lady Elise, and we're situated right here in Georgetown, Grand Cayman. And if you are anywhere in the world and you're wondering what is special about today, let me remind you that today God has blessed you with one more day above ground. And what do we say? We live it fully, we live it abundantly. And Corey Karen said today, and today is Tenacious Tuesday. And if you have not known tenacity, tenacious, one of my favorite words, it is like stick to itiveness. I love that word. But beyond that, I remind our listeners and viewers of the things that are celebrated beyond our shores and certain. Today is National Hemp Day.
Hold on. Before you even get into the celebration of the days, I want to welcome our brand new VIPs, USA and Canada this morning to this stage of Flashpoint. All our VIP members right here in the US of A, in Canada, we want to say good morning to you. Welcome to the breakfast hour and welcome to Flashpoint 150% all year.
Yes. Yeah. And I want you to keep the chat alive. The new VIPs. Let us know what's happening in your neck of the woods.
I want to give a big shout out to the man Elder Hunt from the Lauderdale SDA Church. Yeah, right away. He said, big up Mikey G. I want to say, Charm has not been added to the VIP US yet, and she should be added to the US, and Beverlyn and all our friends that are in the US should be added to that chat as well. We're expanding our borders, we're expanding our reach, and of course not just for the Grand Cayman Islands, but across the globe. Right now, we are in US, Canada. We're going to add the UK group as well. So we are taking our time growing, getting our tentacles out there and just reaching everywhere we can.
Tentacles they are.
They're just going out there.
So please be sure to let us know and let us be a part of the celebration. If you have your birthday, your anniversary, your sad days, your happy days, Flashpoint want to be there with you, supporting you all the way. So of course, share a thought in the VIP group and let us know what's happening. Let us know if it's warm, if it's cold, if it's chilly, if it's rainy. Just let us know. We want to know everything. We would like
definitely want to know. Everything. All right. So when we come back, we're going to be talking a little bit about what's going on in your neck of the wood. What is celebrated today?
Okay, so among the days that are celebrated today, February 4, and you would not believe this, according to National Day calendar, today is National Hemp Day. National Hemp Day was founded in 2019.
National
Hemp, H-E-M-P.
You mean like? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, please.
Yes, today is National Hemp Day. I really didn't realize that indeed there was a day. And of course, it was founded in 2019 to celebrate the hemp plant's illustrious past. And of course, did you know the question, is hemp legal in all 50 states of the US? Yes, the 2018 Farm Bill was rescheduled to Schedule B classification, making the growth, production, and distribution legal. And of course,
so you're saying, Lady Elise.
Don't stop me, man! Don't stop me! You're free to continue to do your research, Mikey G.
You see, right away you make my husband start to work on me, right?
And we have some suggestions on how to support the day, right? And of course, it's easy. Support your hemp farmers and research hemp.
Well, I think you could support your hemp farmers by smoking a little bit.
We don't promote that at all. No. And so just want to remind the viewers as well, today is also
Hold on.
National.
Hold on, don't jump across the thing like that. Why is so you're
I
the
don't
word
want you
is
to-
the word says and viewers, the word is facetious. Our new word for today, our new word for today is facetious, and
Mikey G.
Lady Elise is being very, very facetious this morning. She don't want me to speak and say anything
Because
about
you
Yes.
are known, Mikey G, to get stuck. Like stuck.
Why would I be stuck on this? But you have to at least widen the scope of the thing. This plant is what we call it. All right, so I learned a few things about the hemp plant, the hemp. The hallucinogen that is in the plant, I understand it has been removed. And so this one don't carry that particular substance in it.
Yes.
So it is different from the ganja plant. But it's not a cousin of the ganja plant. It's the same plant. But it's like it's like a male and you cut off and he's a man still. You understand what I'm saying? You remove you understand what I'm saying? I don't have to say everything, right? But it's the same man, right? But all it is cut off is. And you ask him, is he a man? Is he a man? Is it ganja? Renamed him, and so I would say that Jamaicans have this thing called the green gold. Green gold in Jamaica. And that's where it is found. And what has happened was that the authorities did that thing as they cut down all they forced the weed farmers to cut down the weed and the country to kill it. And then there are thousands of fields in the US and other parts of the world growing the same thing. I call it hemp. I know.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Well, today is.
It's a wrong thing. You destroy the economy of one. I'm not promoting ganja, please, people. I'm just promoting it. I'm just talking about injustice. This is the product of the people, right? It's like gold in a mine. It's like having oil, right? Oil, if you just throw oil, it kills everybody. It kills everybody if you throw oil out there,
Yes.
You know the story of glaucoma. Glaucoma. I'm always pronouncing these words wrong, right? But anyways, get this one right. Glaucoma. They were doing the research on the thing, and how what the thing is, how to really solve the problem, how to fix it, find something that will, and of course for those who don't know, it's an impaired vision that occur over time in your eyes. Of course, vision.
Yes. Tomorrow, a physician will be joining us, and she'll be
able to explain a little better, right? Than me. But anyways, here's the thing. The researchers went out to find out how to treat this disease that happens to people. Anyway, they went out to Rocky Point in Jamaica, and the fishermen out there were fishing at night. And of course, this particular disorder is found in older persons. It's not uncommon to happen in younger persons, but it is commonly in older persons because of age, time. They were out there fishing at night. These men were over 50 and seeing fish in the dark. They're wondering, and no glasses on. And they're wondering, how can these people see? And they test everybody, check the theory, and went on. They realized that they were smoking. Yeah, they were smoking the weed. and the researchers realized that the thing had some
Alright, so guys, don't go out there and try to.
No, I'm not suggesting that you go smoke weed for and then say, oh, you see, Mikey G told us that it was good for glaucoma, and of course we can now smoke. No, I did not say that. Don't quote me on this, please. Don't mix me up. All right.
And on that note, we should also let our listeners today know that today is Facebook's birthday. Facebook celebrates the birthday today on the 4th of February. You know, and as I think about the birthday of Facebook, it's one of the things that we have said on multiple occasions that you can have so many friends on social media and then you're so lonely, you're so alone. Thousands of friends and followers. And
Wow.
you know,
I came across a little story where a young man, I should bring it one of these mornings.
you should bring it one of these mornings.
That
Maybe
he was
after we have
upset.
the news. Yes.
He was upset with his he was talking to his mother and saying,
Right.
I don't respect you. And the question was why? You don't have any followers or viewers. Because the mother don't have a certain amount of followers or viewers. She don't have that social media following.
But there have been persons, though, you know, Mikey G, who met the love of their lives
Online?
online and on
Yeah.
Facebook.
I know.
You know, I do have a colleague who has she's been married and in a relationship for a while with a friend that she met on Facebook. So it's not we don't always
I'm not
good
beating
stories.
up. I'm not beating up the platform, you know. Please, guys,
Yes.
don't think I'm Mikey G is anti the platform because here we are. We're on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, X. We're just about everywhere.
Right.
We're on TikTok. We're everywhere. Flashpoint is streaming
Flashing the
and flashing
point.
everywhere, right? So we
Yes.
know what we have to do. But I'm not a. I'm not going to boast being a. What you call a person who posts things all the time and I'm living on social media. I'm eating fish. Man, look at this fish. I'm at the beach and I'm showing out. I'm not that person.
No.
We are Flashpoint and we do program. But here's the thing. You find a partner. Sorry, I don't want to use that word. Why am I using that word? You find a wife or a husband on the social media platform.
Right.
And you'll probably be trying for years after marrying and everything, trying for years to have a child. And you're going to fertility clinics and everything, trying to figure it out. You went and you test yourself, and of course you are functioning. The count is good.
Yes.
But when you test the wife don't have any reproductive organs. Anyways, it's time for news, Lady Elise. I think we.
And on that note, it's time for news. And good morning again, and welcome to the breakfast hour. I'm sure yours truly, Lady Elise, and of course, the storyteller, has struck again once more on the breakfast hour. But it's time for the news. So as we listen to news from Cayman and across the world, we want to thank our sponsors, Asai Ultrasound, M&M Construction, for making the breakfast hour possible.
When you need ultrasound that's safe and effective, you must visit Asai Ultrasound Imaging. They're conveniently located at number 4, Chestnut Center, Smith Road, Georgetown, Cayman Islands. With experienced technologists with over 20 years experience, their friendly staff will make you comfortable while you get your procedure done. Asai Ultrasound Imaging is open Mondays to Fridays, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturdays. Call Asai Ultrasound Imaging 345-949-2454 or 345-938-3426. That's 345-949-2454 or 345-938-3426.
Good morning. It is Tuesday, February 4th, and these are the news headlines on Flashpoint Radio. I'm Cordy Karen. Fighting fat, Ozempic and Cayman's obesity epidemic. Thousands of people in the Cayman Islands are turning to skinny jabs like Ozempic as a weight loss aid in response to an obesity crisis that is pushing the healthcare system to its limits. One local doctor reports that his practice alone has 1,200 patients using the drug to tackle weight challenges. While physicians acknowledge the drug's effectiveness, concerns remain over its long-term side effects. Meanwhile, the demand for cosmetic treatments like Botox is also surging. Chief Medical Officer Dr. Nick Gent has cautioned that in medicine, nothing is for free and suggests pickleball or Pilates as healthier weight loss alternatives. New government high school scholars recognized. 3 outstanding young Caymanians, Sadie Serratan, Thalia Clark, and Rafael Cordero Davis, have been named the 2024-2025 Government High School Scholars. Recognized for their exceptional academic achievements, they were honored at a ceremony on January 30 at the Grand Cayman Marriott Resort. The trio, who met rigorous academic standards, have each earned a prestigious scholarship of up to $100,000 annually to support their studies at top universities worldwide. Historic, sextant, almanac, and spyglass donated to museum. The Cayman Islands National Museum has received a significant historical donation, an antique sextant, an almanac, and a spyglass belonging to the late Captain Samuel Lorraine Henning, a legendary Caymanian seafarer. Henning, born in 1889, had a career spanning 5 decades, commanding numerous Caymanian schooners. The 150-year-old sextant and spyglass were preserved in California for half a century before being returned to the Cayman Islands, where they will now be showcased in the museum's collection. New UK ETA won't apply to British overseas territories. The UK's new electronic travel authorization requirement, which took effect on January 8, will not apply to British overseas territories such as the Cayman Islands, the British Virgin Islands, and Turks and Caicos. The policy, aimed at strengthening border security, requires visitors from 48 visa-free countries, including the United States and Canada, to obtain an ETA before entering the UK. However, travelers to the territories remain unaffected by this change. Burrito Investments receives A+ credit ratings from Caricris. Burrito Investments Limited has been awarded high investment grade credit ratings by the Caribbean Information and Credit Rating Services, with ratings of JAM A+ and CARI A-. Burrito has demonstrated solid financial stability and governance. The ratings reflect the company's strong capitalization, high asset quality, and consistent profitability in Jamaica's financial sector. Searching for missing French tourists ends safely. A search for 3 missing French tourists in Grenada ended on a positive note. The Grenada police force had been searching for Augustine Christie, Lucien Demalia, and Nolan Rousseau, who were last seen near Grand Etan Lake. Authorities extended their gratitude to the public and media for their assistance in locating the men who were found safe. Elderly British tourist dies while snorkeling in St. Kitts and Nevis. An 81-year-old British tourist, John Edward Jeffrey, tragically died while snorkeling at Shitten Bay in St. Kitts and Nevis. A passenger on the Lona cruise ship, Jeffrey was found non-responsive in the water. Despite rapid response efforts from the St. Kitts and Nevis Defence Force Coast Guard, resuscitation attempts were unsuccessful. An autopsy is scheduled to determine the cause of death. This marks the 3rd suspected drowning of a tourist in the region since December 2024. Brace for moderate Saharan dust and heavy showers this week. Residents of Trinidad and Tobago should prepare for moderate Sahara dust concentrations until February 7, with a slight increase expected from Thursday to Saturday. The Trinidad and Tobago Meteorological Service also warns of moderate to heavy showers throughout the week, particularly near hilly areas in the afternoons. Talent on show at Bob Marley Hope Road production auditions. Kingston played host to auditions for the upcoming Marley musical Bob Marley Hope Road over the weekend. Held at the Courtly Hotel and Suites, the auditions were judged by a panel that included Cedella Marley and top production executives. As the reggae legend's 80th birthday approaches, the production aims to bring Marley's life and legacy to the stage in a world-class entertainment experience. Those were your news headlines on Flashpoint Radio. Continue to stay with us throughout the day for more update.
When you need ultrasound that's safe and effective, you must visit Asai Ultrasound Imaging. They're conveniently located at number 4 Chestnut Center, Smith Road, Georgetown, Cayman Islands. With experienced technologists with over 20 years experience, their friendly staff will make you comfortable while you get your procedure done. Asai Ultrasound Imaging is open Mondays to Fridays, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturdays. Call Asai Ultrasound Imaging 345-949-2454 or 345-938-3426. That's 345-949-2454 or 345-938-3426.
Yes, you're at the right time, right place, the right people, and of course, we are joined by our financial advisor. Let's not forget that Tuesdays we do have a segment where we focus on keeping financially well.
In this sense, keeping money in your pocket. Good morning to Mr. Richard Thelwell this morning. And welcome, sir, to the breakfast hour.
Good morning, Mikey G and Lady Elise. How are you this morning?
Well, I'm going to say I'm great this morning. I'm giving thanks And you know, we are having so many thankful days. So I decided that every day is going to be thankful, from thankful Monday to Tuesday to Wednesday to Thursday to Friday. And then Saturday we're going to culminate everything and just bring it together, you know. So I'm just going to keep it thankful all.
Great.
I want to acknowledge before you start, Richard, that we have a brand new group of VIPs from US and Canada that have joined us online, and they're keeping the chat quite active on YouTube. So I want to say a special good morning to them. They're joining us from US and Canada as well.
Okay, well, nice to have you on board, new VIP members. Okay, so today I'm going to speak about tipping point. I read a book recently by Malcolm Gladwell, author of several books and a coach. And so I've created this post basically called Creating Your Own Luck. Good? What does it mean to be lucky generally? When you hear the term luck, you think of putting down monies in Jamaica's cash pot or in the lottery, and out of the millions of people who subscribe to the lottery, you end up winning. According to Gladwell, however, luck is not random. What it does is that small changes in our life and lifestyle can create seemingly lucky breakthroughs. Now, I'm sure you have heard of the businessman who we have heard is the overnight success. All of a sudden, he pops up on the scene and you never saw him before. What a lot of people forget is that this person would have been going through the process of engineering his own luck by applying simple finance as well as career choices along the way. So I have shared a few insights using his book Tipping Point, as I said, as my guide. One of the key insights that I found is that strategic and small shifts can lead to massive change. Think about how a spark from a matches, and some of us go outdoors sometime, ignites that cookout, that blaze for your cooking. That same blaze, that same match, if thrown in the wilderness, can create a catastrophic wildfire like the one that we saw in California a few weeks ago.
Wow.
Imagine saving $20 a week, $80 a month, and you do that every month without even thinking about the compounding any at all. 80 times 12 is $960. That's $1,000 roughly for those 12 months that you have saved. And if you go for the 52 weeks, you're closer to the $1,000, right? Do that by 10 years. That's $10,000. Now, I'm not saying that's all you must do. What I'm getting at it, with that $10,000, you can now blaze that fire. Because one of the things that adds fuel to your fire in terms of your accumulating your wealth is having that initial cash to move forward. So learning one new investment strategy, not every month necessarily or every week, but adding that, learning it, not adding it, but learning it every week and implementing it along the way can make it happen.
Here's a question: investment slash savings. Is there a difference in investing or investment and savings? It's a separate thing, or it's and or?
It is and or. Investment and savings is really based on your mindset. What is the purpose of this money? And that's what makes it. So I can invest into a bank account and put and earn 2% interest. You can save in a bank account and earn 2% interest. Same bank account. What's the difference?
Mindset.
Your purpose for that saving is that you wish to use that money eventually to pay down on your next car or your home or to go on a vacation. I'm investing my money at 2% in the same bank account. The purpose to keep the lump sum when it grows so that I can use not the principal sum but the interest or the gain on it. And that's what makes the fundamental difference between a saving and an investment.
Okay.
In addition to that, when we're talking about tipping points now, we want to make sure that we attend financial or business events. And what I've also done is look at some websites such as Yahoo Finance, Investopedia, and so on. And you will find that these small efforts can build into a financial tipping point. Just as I said with the businessman, suddenly you find that all these opportunities seem to magically appear. If you ask enough people, guess what happened? Somebody will say yes.
Ask enough
The second
people.
point-
I like. Well, I like
Come on.
that. I like that. I like that.
Somebody will
I
say
like
yes.
that. Ask enough people, and somebody will say yes.
That's right.
I'm
No,
in need of some stuff. The other day we are looking for something. We are looking for a new space.
Yes.
And the conversation was, if we don't look for anything, we won't find it.
That is correct.
And this one is today's. If you ask enough people,
Mm-hmm.
I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna ask everybody.
All right. And that's a good way to go.
I'm gonna ask
And
everybody.
there are three, interestingly, it says surround yourself with the right people. And Mikey G, I think you have been doing that. There are three main people that you need to surround yourself with. Connectors. People who know everybody.
I think we are losing you. I think we are losing you a while ago. I think we lost you a little bit. Could you
We
repeat that
sound-
for us? Could you repeat that
Yes.
for us? Thank you.
Sure.
Yes.
I'm saying there are three key people that you need to surround yourself with. And these key people, we call them influencers.
Okay.
The first one we call a connector. This person is somebody who knows everybody. And this person is someone who will introduce you to these persons. So you may not know, and he's dead now, but you may not have known Butch Stewart.
Not in person.
But if you use it-
Not in person,
No.
but I've seen his life,
None.
watch his work.
Right.
Yes.
Good. But if you use the principle of Facebook, that you are just about 3 persons away from that person that you wish to connect with, what you find is that if you check your circle of influence, somebody within your circle of influence knows somebody within his circle of influence who knows him. Dart in Cayman, I guarantee you that there is somebody that you know that knows someone that he knows that knows him. Right? And the same thing, they are connectors. Find these people and work with them. Then you have what we call mavens, or what he calls mavens. These are experts who provide crucial knowledge and insights. Somebody who knows about financial planning, somebody who knows about real estate, somebody who knows about drawing, architecture. They are experts in their field, and you may need something done. These experts can provide crucial knowledge at the point in time when you need it. You must know who they are and when to go and seek out their advice. Then, of course, you have the salespeople. Those are the persuasive individuals who can land you deals or get you funded. So you may think that, hey, listen, I may not have the skills of a salesman, but there are salespeople out there who may not be working in sales, but they are persuasive enough to be able to get you those deals that you're looking for. There's that person who got you that place who was persuasive enough. If you had gone there personally, you would not have gotten it, right? So though they may not work in the field of sales, their persuasive skills are of such that they can influence your situation. So it really comes out to who do you know, and sometimes who knows you. So luck is really a matter of that. Did you reach out to these people? Seek out mentors, attend your networking events, engage in your financial communities. You'll never know which one of these connections may open your next big door and give you that big break that you're looking for. Be ready when the opportunity knocks. Most lucky people are simply prepared when an opportunity arises. Good? Imagine two people hear about a promising stock investment. One has been studying the stock market while the other knows nothing about investing. Who do you think is more likely to be able to seize the moment?
Yes, the one who has some knowledge about it.
That man. Exactly. So what do you do to prepare your own financial luck? Keep learning. Keep some funds or stay liquid. Have cash ready for that unexpected opportunity.
We're getting a little break a while ago. You're saying we must keep cash ready for that unexpected opportunity. That's what you were saying a while ago.
That's right. And then third, take action. Right? A friend of mine once told me, go for it now. Right? I spoke of Norman Schwarzkopf in the Middle East. He was the general in charge. He says, keep moving no matter what. That's one of his mantras. Keep moving.
No matter
so
what.
Don't sit on the sidelines. You take what you want to take action.
Keep moving no matter what.
Then create your own financial tipping point.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Think of your financial journey as a snowball. At first, growth is slow, but with consistent effort, momentum builds. And soon, the opportunity will flow almost effortlessly. Some real-life financial tipping points. Pay off your debt and redirect that money into investments. Especially those debts, remember last week we spoke about good debt and bad debt. Pay off those bad debts, right? Those that are not creating more income for you. And those money that you have to put towards your debt, without keeping on new debt, use it towards your investment. Build your side income that replaces your 9-to-5 job. And then invest early in booming success.
I think we're having a little bit on your reception here a little bit. Could you repeat that first a little bit?
Right. I was saying some real life financial tipping points.
Right. All right, so we may have been having a little bit of difficulty right there with our sound just now.
All right, we got it back here now.
All right, good. All right.
Right. My Wi-Fi was playing Ringa Rosie, jumping between two.
It's technology. It's technology, and we have to just be mindful that we are using technology and sometimes the technology uses us, you know. So
Exactly.
let's be mindful of that. And so we keep going, you know. Never stop, as you said.
All right.
No matter what, keep
Never stop.
going. Never stop. All right.
Keep going. And so some final thoughts, some quick one. Luck isn't about chance alone.
Mm.
Or better yet, it isn't about chance. It's about stacking the odds in your favor. The gambler who gambles and wins all the time is not because he's good at what he does. It's because he's good at what he does. Right? So apply the principles, create your own financial luck, and position yourself for success. Start today, start early, start small. Identify small financial habits to implement. One less sweet. Put that 10 cent, that $1 down instead. And I said sweet, no, sweet treat, whatever it is that you do. One less new pair of shoes per month that you're buying. One less Amazon gift that you go out and do. One less means that one more dollar left in your pocket. Change your thoughts on how you spend. Change your thoughts on how you invest. As you mentioned, savings versus investment. Am I just putting down this money to spend it all? Or am I putting down this to accumulate so that the accumulated amount can then act as my base? Right? Remember the golden goose. The golden goose continue laying eggs. Sorry, the goose that lay the golden eggs. My mistake. Right? If you kill the goose, which is the savings that you have been put on, then guess what? You have to grow up a new chick for it to reach a goose. If you allow the goose to continue laying the eggs, then what you use are the eggs, and the goose can continue laying. Right? So that's very important that we get it that way. All right. So
sound financial advice.
That's
don't kill. My takeaway is don't kill the golden goose that lays the eggs this morning.
All right.
All right, so I guess our listeners and viewers are going to want to know how to contact you and to get some more sound advice if they want personal advice on how to invest in a business or how to conduct a business and how to reach you for this.
All right, so I can be reached at broker@richardthelwell.com, and of course, I'd love to start hearing from your listeners so they can start posting questions or topics that they wish to hear more about right on your platforms. So reach me directly, broker@richardthelwell.com, or through any one of your platforms.
Right.
I want to thank you so much, Richard, for that very interesting discussion about the tipping point. And we want our finances to tip in our favor in 2025. Create your own luck. I have taken that away. Create and of course, he reminded us one step at a time. Just those tiny changes, that little bit of saving, that $10, that $20 saving, that one less thing that you don't need to spend. Of course, certainly sound financial advice on this tenacious Tuesday. Thank you so much, Richard. We have learned tremendously from your presentation this morning.
Thanks for having me again.
So I want to thank our listeners for joining us on this episode of The Breakfast Hour. It has been a very interesting one. Tomorrow it's going to be your wellness check with Dr. K right here. So of course you got to listen in. And I want to remind you to go ahead to share the link. Let somebody know that something wonderful is happening right here in the breakfast hour. And remember to connect with us. Send us a message on WhatsApp 345-321-6969. Be also reminded that our radio, we are on the line every day, 24/7, www.flashpointmedia.ky. We are happy for you to connect with us, and we say, have yourself a wonderful day.
You ever hear earthquake call and say, "Hello, Miss Lee, yes, it's me, earthquake, I coming Tuesday around 10? No, sir. Earthquake does arrive unannounced, and when it come, it shake all sense and sensibility out of way. Remain calm, stay inside, and do the DCH. Drop, cover, hold on. Once the shaking starts, you know it's earthquake. Make a quick move to a safe place. Don't go to the doorway or any exit. Stairs might block up or full of people. Elevator, avoid that because you might get in and poof, power gone, and you're stuck in that box without ear. Take cover under a strong table or a bed, or crouch against an inside wall or in a corner, and cover your face and your head with your arms. Remember, DCH, drop, cover, hold on. Glass windows and doors, outside walls and doors in an earthquake, bad news. Take care yourself. Most injuries during earthquakes happen when something drop and hit people entering or exiting a building. Last thing, don't want to run outside and ask, you feel it, you feel it? Remain calm, stay indoors until all the shaking stop, and do the DCH, drop, cover, hold on.
Drop, cover, and hold on. You heard it right here on the breakfast hour. It's always about being prepared. We talk about financial preparedness. We talk about earthquake preparedness. We talk about disaster preparedness. And we talk about spiritual preparedness. Prepare to meet the Lord. And of course, joining us live, of course, is Pastor Mark. And I say, welcome to the breakfast hour. How are you doing? Greet the people.
Morning. Welcome. Having some difficulty connecting, Lady Elise.
Oh, we're having a little technical difficulty this morning. Yes. We're going to have to make up for that one. But on that note, I want to say thank you to our listeners and viewers for having joined us on this episode of the Breakfast Hour. Remember to connect with us tomorrow. Dr. K will be joining us live. That's our physician, and she's going to be talking about all things health. So join us, and remember to tell a friend to tell a friend. That's what Pastor Mark would say. Have yourself a tenacious and a wonderful Tuesday.
Of course, continue to listen to Flashpoint right here in the Grand Cayman and across the world. I want to say good morning to all our VIP members who are newlyweds to the Flashpoint broadcasting services that we have. I think Pastor Mark may be on. Pastor Mark, good morning to you. Let me see if I can hear.
Good morning, Michael, man. Sorry about the technical difficulties.
Yes.
Difficulties. You know that these things are man-made, and we definitely do not have any control over its operation. But I'm glad I'm here and glad you are hearing me. And I just want to let the listeners know that I knew Michael before he had a belly.
All right.
Yeah, man, you know, I can't just come in the breakfast hour without not sharing any food.
That's right.
And if Ellie is here closely, she may not definitely need this one for sure.
Okay.
So, but this week, Michael, what we are looking at is more so preventative maintenance.
Okay.
Preventative maintenance. What do I mean by that? So, Michael, usually you'll usually see smoke before you see a fire, right?
Correct.
Right. And preventative maintenance means that if you see smoke, you don't wait until you see the fire. And other times, Michael, we stay in situations and whether that be a relationship, whether that may be a business contract, whether that may be a bad deal, don't wait until it gets sour when you would have already had enough evidence to show where it is going. And so I just want to encourage our listeners this morning that for this week, think about the preventative maintenance. Maintain that which you want to prevent. You know, some things are usually, they say that life is a cycle. And now if you realize that something at the onset, I mean, there are exceptions where bad situation turns good. But generally and usually, Michael, when we see that it's not going our way and the evidences are clear, don't wait until the fire has started. Trust the smoke.
Thank you, Pastor Mark, for that smoke king conversation. If you don't, wherever you see smoke, there is fire. That's a proverb. That's an old proverb from our Jamaican society. I think many other cultures have the same proverb. We just choose to say Jamaica. First of all, we come back with our riddle. Riddle me this, riddle me that. Guess me this riddle. And perhaps not. You know, I'm never normally getting the riddles anyhow, but I want to say thank you, Pastor Mark, for this morning's
you don't get them, Mikey G, because you don't try them. You don't even attempt them. You just say, I am not getting them. You have spoken it out in the atmosphere.
All right, guys. I want to say thank you for this morning's experience right here.
I say have yourself a beautiful day. See you tomorrow, same time, same place, breakfast hour, live here on Flashpoint.
Listening to Flashpoint Radio. Rise and shine. Your morning boost of inspiration, news, and fun. With Mikey G, Lady Elise, and Coralie Karen. The unmistakable combination, synergized to navigate.
It's like we're running in circles, going around every day, getting stuck in the hurdles of yesterday. Don't you wanna go further away from the fray? Let's not get stuck in our worries. We'll make our way. Won't you come outside where the sunflowers bloom? Breathe in the air. Look up to the moon. I'll meet you outside, away from the crowd. Just you and me together. We'll all sing better outside. Just us in the sky. fade. At least now I'm feeling better. I know I'm here to stay. Won't you come outside where the sunflowers bloom? Breathe in the air. Look up to the moon. I'll meet you outside